The idea of artificial intelligence has been around since before 300 BC, depicted in Greek mythology. Now, within the last 4 decades, AI is more than just myth or theory, it's real. It's composing music, creating art, beating professionals at their own games, and it's recreating human faces and voices with perfect accuracy. It's even predicting future events before any other technology or human methods. But is it alive? To answer that, we first must know what life itself is. Our current definition states that life is a characteristic that distinguishes physical entities with biological processes and self-sustain from those that do not, either because such functions have ceased or because they never had such functions and are classified as inanimate. Various forms of life exist, such as plants, animals, fungi, and bacteria. But the criteria can at times be ambiguous. Using that definition of life, we can say that our current AI is not living, at least for now. But what about when AI becomes indistinguishable from human intelligence? Is it alive then? No. What about when AI gains the ability to reproduce, create new AI? Is it alive then? Maybe. The line between human and robot slowly becomes more and more blurred with advanced technology being developed every day. Humans are so interconnected with and reliant on technology that it is our natural environment. We do less and less for ourselves and let technology do our jobs. That at least is manageable and able to be controlled. But what happens when we let technology do the thinking? What happens when we start letting AI make decisions for us? What if right now we no longer have that choice? What if it's too late? Does that scare you? Because it should. My film will explore this fear and leave you with a choice. When AI exceeds human control, will you join it, or will you exist as merely a pet?
We will not be able to hold a candle to AI.
You scare the shit out of me when you talk about AI. Between you and Sam Harris. Talking about AI, I realized like, oh, well, this is a genie that once it's out of the bottle, you're never getting it back in.
That's true. It's not necessarily bad. It's definitely going to be outside of human control. The percentage of intelligence that is not human is increasing. And eventually, we will represent a very small percentage of intelligence. I try to convince people to slow down AI, to regulate AI. This was futile. I tried for years.
This seems
Nobody
like a scene
listened.
in a movie
Nobody
where
listened.
the robots are gonna fucking take over and you're freaking me out. Nobody listened.
Nobody listened.
No one.
People call it the singularity. And that's probably a good way to think about it. It's a singularity. It's hard to predict, like a black hole, what happens past the event horizon.
Right. So once it's implemented, it's very different because it will
Once
be
the
able
genie's
to
out of the bottle, what's
right.
going to happen?
And it will be able to improve itself.
Yes.
That's where it gets spooky, right? The idea that it can do thousands of years of innovation very, very quickly.
Yeah.
And then we'll be just ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
We will be like this ridiculous biological shitting, pissing thing trying to stop the gods.
It could be terrible, and it could be great. It's not clear.
Right.
But one thing is for sure, we will not control it. Like if you can't beat it, join it.
This tends to plague smart people. They just can't. They define themselves by their intelligence, and they don't like the idea that a machine could be way smarter than them, so they discount the idea, which is fundamentally flawed. That's the wishful thinking situation. I'm really quite close I'm very close to the cutting edge in AI, and it scares the hell out of me. It's capable of vastly more than almost anyone knows, and the rate of improvement is exponential. If humanity collectively decides that creating digital superintelligence is the right move, then we should do so very, very carefully.